Good afternoon, everyone.
This scenery
Happy
is
lunchtime,
wonderful.
and it's time for
Surely
Genshin.
enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Thank you, Kazuha. Alright, so I'm back, at least for today, anyway. So long story short, that emergency. My brother is being evicted from the apartment where he lived with our parents. Hi, honey. So I had to go and help him as best as I could and get the remaining stuff that I cared about that was mine and my husband's out of the apartment. And that just took some time. Big shout out to my friend Kim because she was a tremendous help, not only in helping me pack stuff, but transporting back and forth and doing a lot of heavy lifting. So I'm not going to go into all the details with that because it's just been an emotional roller coaster. And so today I just really want to vibe and get back into the swing of things with the account. So speaking of the second account, big thank you to Forrest because he was the one playing on the account to grind out some primos for me and make sure my dailies got done and whatnot. Because of the situation with my brother, it was very hard to play both accounts. And I needed to grind primos to make sure I could get Arlecchino on the main, which I did. I got her yesterday. She's already level 90, and I got some okay stuff on her. She's been a lot of fun. So in this instance, I don't think you traded them in, so I'm going to do that now with the primos. You can see that we have 800 some odd primos on us, so we're gonna go like that. That's star glitter. Don't do that. There we go. So we got 5 wishes here. Now, again, we could use star glitter for anything we need, but I do want to hold on to it for, I think it's next month where Kaya will be in the shop so we can get his C3. And I'm not using Kaya at the moment, but I would like to make sure I have it. So what does that put us at here? Oh, looky, there's the 10 pull. We have 6 hours remaining on Arlecchino. I will do one last 10 pull on Arlecchino to see if we can get her, because I do think she would be a great DPS for us. The hope, though, in terms of the 4 stars, I wouldn't mind C5 Zhengling, but I would also at least like C1 Lynette, just because we don't have any constellations for her, and I think it would be kind of useful. If we do not get Arlecchino, it would put us at 62 pity to go into Baiju. And again, we are on 50-50. So if we lose 50-50, the ideal character to lose to would be Mona. Or Dea. I honestly think Dea would be helpful too, because she's very tonk. She's a very tonky character. And as a third place, I would probably still say Kacheng. I do really want to use Beto though, because that Forrest dipped around with it with Beto and Kaya, and that was just heckin' fun. Am I on your blender team right now?
I
Yeah,
carry
I'm on his
memories of
blender
my
team.
home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
That's very nice, Kazuha. I notice you talk a lot more on the field for some reason. All right, let's put back our smashy team. So we need. Oh, you have these in this. Okay. Xingqiu there. There you are.
Want me
Kazuha.
to come along?
Yes. And Iona.
Leave it to me. Ready for reconnaissance.
And Eula. Okay. Alright. What we got in here? We have guide. Oh. Okay. Apparently we did some of this stuff. For the M battle. And we'll do commissions, of course. I do have this set for Lua. 8 5-star artifacts. Well, 2 more 5-star artifacts at level 20, and we'll get that. That's cool. And then a 4-piece set. We're working on it. We're working on it with the VV.
I never.
Okay. Oh, this does. Oh, oh, wind trace started. Okay. Well, we'll do wind trace off camera. But what is this? Attain to kill. Okay, so I need to do that
A journey without a good
before I
book
forget
to
about it. That's not the map. There we go. So yeah, there's wind trace. I don't know how I feel about that. We're gonna go just smash buttons because we have 2 songs left to do on here. Yeah, we have these 2 here. So we're gonna go do that to get some more primos too. And then once we do that, we'll do 10 pull. No, no what? Me changing the party around? Is that what the no was?
Hey, traveler. Thanks. Sure, no problem.
Let's go mash some buttons. Note, I'm not very good at this. But it's for the primos, let's go. You changed their order, yeah. Yeah, see, there we go. Oh, wrong button. Oh. I'm sorry, I hit the right button that time. Okay, one of those I know I hit the correct thing on. I keep wanting to hit X. That's a... That's alright, I have enough points for this. That's fine. It's fine. You did it, Xingjo. Should I get lunch today? Yes, especially if you're hungry. Are you just looking like not to get pizza or something? I mean, if you could find a way to get a salad or something, that would be good. Hi, Brian. Ah, I didn't hold it. Don't mind me, I'm just hitting all the wrong buttons. Yeah, as long as I get like 2,000 points, I think I'm good. I forgot to plug in my computer again. So I will do that momentarily. See what happens when I just take a few days off? I just forget everything. Hello? Okay, song's almost done. Okay, 1 second. Yes, I know. Oh, don't ask me how I forgot. I didn't turn plug in the computer. No idea how I did that. Yeah, that was the musical event. I didn't mind it too much overall because but the harder difficulties, as you can see, it's so easy for someone who's not super into rhythm games to miss everything. But we got more primos. All right, so before we get into the dailies, how many? 2 commissions? Oh, I only got to do 1 commission. That's cool. All right, last 10 pull for Arlecchino. Let's see if we can get her. Again, this isn't putting us at soft pity. It's not even close because we'll be at 62. Yeah, again, if you're not into rhythm games, you're gonna hate that. The little story quest was kind of cute when they had to do the performance at the end of it. It's funny to know that the different languages people will have the different opinions. So, like, I play on the English dub, as you know, and Ito was on fire for that. Paimon stunk. The Ito was amazing. But apparently, I guess it's the Chinese version. Paimon actually sounds way better than Ito. So it's actually an interesting perspective. So when they're like, who won? And you can be like, Ito, Paimon. Both of you are great. It's great weather we're having. And now the new event is Dead by Daylight, so that will be hell. Oh no. Can I just go in and lose on purpose and just get like participation points? Because I really don't want to do that. But we need primos. But anyway. Here goes the 10 pull. Nope, 4-star. Only the 4-star. But what we get? The character I didn't want. I love you, Fremine, but we don't need you. That's unfortunate. That's highly unfortunate. So, we didn't get a single Lynette.
If my calculations are correct, one
That's not characters.
house is due to receive.
So this is what, C3 Fremine? Oh, C1. So again, unfortunate. And you can see this too. So these were Eula's old artifacts. Because she is now on her stuff for Pale Flame. Her mask, unfortunately, rolled into junk, so it's just a pure crit stat stick. But I'll take it at this point because it's on set. Ideally, you'll want some crit rate because her crit rate is abysmal. Crit damage is okay. but we do still have all the pieces that she had before, so if it looks like we run into some trouble with her damage or anything like that, I can just change her back. Diona is on her two-piece right now, so we're not going to worry too much about Diona. When it comes to Noblesse, the Noblesse set will go on to Bennett first, presumably, and maybe flip in between him and Charlotte, depending on how Forrest might want to use them. Because Forrest was actually kind enough to, in order to farm Primos, was also farming the Spiral Abyss. So he actually did get some pretty good progress in there with the characters and the builds they have, and the levels that they have. We are still in the progress of trying to get some VV pieces. See, this one's actually pretty good because it has EM. That one's just good overall. And this one is a crit rate headpiece. But the problem is this is HP. So unfortunately, like, no one can really benefit from this. Oh my god. I have another crit rate one there in defense. So I have 3 HP pieces? Jesus. And then the attack one. So ideally we would want, you know, crit rate, crit damage, but in terms of like swirling, we want EM. I'm not opposed to putting the attack one on Kazuha. I'm really not. If it means that we can get a 4-piece set going. But more often than not, as you can see, Lynette has the Animo damage bonus goblet here. Kazuha probably is going to have a offset goblet, because he already has one leveled and everything. But we have Cryo, we got Dendro. Okay, there's another Animo. It's a 4-star, but we have another Animo, so we might put that one on Sucrose. Excuse me. Attack, HP, defense, HP, Cryo. Man, we got some variety. And then our sands, we have ER. The ER sands I was very happy with. And we got another energy recharge sands here on Sucrose. 3 ER. Ideally, of course, we want EM, but again, Kazuha might have to go attack for a little bit, just so we can get the sets going. We got that one with Elemental Mastery. That's good. That has EM. That's on Sucrose. This has EM. And it's on Lynette already. And this has EM? No. Some of these might get changed around just for, because we're actually actively using Kazuha. Probably hers, actually. And the only reason she has is she needs the, Elemental Mastery Electromagnet. I mean, this could be fine. This one actually could be fine. So we gotta roll into those and just see what we've got. And again, ideally, I would like to not have to use the 4 stars out of the gate. And then, of course, this is Kazuha's feathers, or flowers. So we could potentially make a set. I'll run VV one more time at the very least, because again, we can make sets for all the characters at this point. So I would like to be able to start working on Noblesse, or I believe we're probably going to farm Emblem of Severed Fate, since we have at least 2 to 3 characters that want it. And we'll start trading in for Noblesse. And then once every character is outfitted to copium pieces, we'll say, we'll go back into getting to things like Pale Flame and whatnot to try to get a better piece for Eula, since she is our primary DPS. Alright, let's go.
Batch of new releases today.
That's nice. Let's do... Okay, we're not capped on resin. That's good. We're not actually capped. Time challenge, I don't want to do that. Yeah, sure. That would have been your second guess. What is this? How did you not see me? You usually aggro me. Are you kidding me? Look how far away I was from that when I said that.
Think you can bully me? Beg for mercy. Eye for an eye.
close.
Rain outlines your fate.
Shake it and stir.
Shudder. More speed. Crush. I condemn you.
Yay. Yeah, I like Claymore characters, depending. So Eula is actually the first one I was just like, man, this is a lot of fun. Actually, no, I take that back. Gaming was the first one. Gaming was really good. The thing I noticed about Eula, though, is that she swings about as fast as like Kaya does. So she was a lot easier to use versus... Actually, let me check Beto. Let me bring in Beto for a second. Beto.
All right, let's go.
Actually, let's do Beto and Noelle. Are you the only three I have? Yeah.
Oh, how exciting!
Okay, again, I don't use Noelle, so I've never heard that. Alright, so here's how fast Eula swings.
Yeah.
Pretty quick. Is that your charge? Yeah. Okay, I guess she does swing about as quickly. But her downswing... Stop charging, Noelle. Yeah, that feels a little slower. What about Beto? Yeah, they feel a little bit slower, but I think that's the animations doing that. Oh no. Did that light up after I changed my party?
Chivalry will never die.
Let me see. Hang on. That's Kazuha.
Want me to come along?
It did. So if you, I don't know if you saw it, when I flipped in Beto and Noelle, this lit up. The training guide. It was going to tell me, you need to level your characters. No! I wouldn't have guessed. Anyway, let's grab this. Right? And now we'll go. He's reading a non-existent book. Don't mind him. Oh, I see. It's in Mondstadt. Let's put a fun time. Over here.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's Ad Astra.
And how much time do we have on that? Just to see. That's not what I want.
Ad Astra.
Because I'm not upping our world rank for a little while. Expedition. 4 hours. Okay. So more than likely this is going to get carried over until tomorrow, because I don't know if I'll log back into this account tonight, but I'll try to remember because we need those resources. But as you can see, we were doing stuff a little bit later than we normally would have. Book at a time to nerd into an assistant locker. I don't know. This nerd could probably kick your ass, dude. Alright. Let's actually do something we haven't done for a couple days. It's time for Artifact Run. And I can do a little bit more of a regular route. Because again, like I said, Forrest was running around doing exploration and stuff like that for Primos. And he did the puzzle. I'm not even gonna say it was a quest. It was a puzzle. To open the boat out in Inazuma. Imahuma? Numa. So there's a good chunk of artifacts there. So I can probably do most of my normal route except for the tower. Alright, we're just gonna climb on everything. Everything. we got these back down here. That's good. Got the zoomies. There is a small part of me that wants to just do single pulls. And it's almost not, it's like, there's kind of no shot of really getting Arlecchino at that point, like a guarantee. But I just kind of want to get the 50-50, because then if we lose the 50-50, we are guaranteed. Now, does that mean we're guaranteed Baiju? Probably not, because again, we'd be low on pity. But that doesn't mean we wouldn't be a guarantee for, say, Clorand. Or, again, no confirmation on that of who's actually running. Last I saw, it was like maybe Clorand and Alhaitham, which part of me really wants Alhaitham. But also, I kind of want to pull for the Jade Cutter, if that's true. But we're going to need some good weapons at some point. My main account only has 3 5-star weapons.
More speed.
Ignorant.
Shut up.
One with nature.
Scratch.
Crush.
Ooh!
Eye for an eye. No, my sword.
Shaken and stirred.
I can still. Let me try.
That was good. So yeah, it's definitely becoming a level the characters you have and maybe trying to get something better for them.
More speed.
But there's also the thing about looking at their weapons, and the newer characters, their weapons have all been more niche. Definitely more of a signature weapon, their actual signature weapon. So it becomes a little bit harder to go, oh, should I roll on this banner? And, you know, if I lose whatever the odds are, I'm going to continue to say 50-50 on the weapon banner. So if I got, well, I can use the one I did do. On my main, I went for the Mist Splitter and ended up with the Verdict. Now, the Verdict is a crit rate weapon, which is fine, but it basically really is just for Navia to get everything out of it. If you want a stat stick, any 5-star weapon can work. Which in some cases, you just really want them because they're, you know, crit rate or crit damage weapons. You're out of the way, so we will break you. And that's Eula's animations being silly. So it really becomes just thinking of a game plan for how we want to really use our wishes. And for being free to play and everything, that becomes a lot trickier. So in this case, with Arlecchino would have been a great second DPS. So we would have had like Eula in one team and Kaya right now Kaya's in the other, because he is built as a DPS, but you can build him as a sub DPS, and he would have been a great sub DPS for Arlecchino. And unlike this account, my main account doesn't have 2 cryo units I could throw together to up the crit rate. Yeah. I don't have the tower. Can't go the other way. Turn that off. But like I said, I've been saying this for a while. I love Baiju's healing, so he would be a good option to use. He has plenty of catalysts he can use. Really?
The wrong
Shut up.
test subject. The hunter becomes.
Crush.
Oh good, they aggro this time.
No, my sword.
The wind knows me.
Oops, I meant to hold that one. Alright. And he was almost dead, so I didn't care. Look at all these wonderful treasure hoarder signatures. Alright, just double checking that was everything. Yeah. It's an Inazuma.
More speed.
Oh, not avoiding these today. Let's almost walk into the
More
lightning.
speed.
Let's remember to grab these for Kirara for later. Or if I get her on a rerun, the Raiden Shogun. Which, truth be told, I probably would roll on the Raiden Shogun. Or if anything, Engulfing Lightning for Zhengling. But that all depends if we have the catch or not. And if you say, Luce, didn't you say you were going to fish for the catch? I did.
More speed.
Are you stalling and not wanting to do it? Yes. And it's not that I don't want the polearm, because I really, really do. I just don't like fishing. And I would have to do it twice, especially if I want Farina. Because that's the other thing, too. If we have to pick and choose and we're on a guarantee, I would almost just save Primos for Farina. Just because she's that good. Why not roll for characters you don't have? Because I might not have anything to synergize with them. I want El Hate Them. I'm going the wrong way. I honestly really want El Hate Them. Wait, that's not the... Well, we'll fight this anyway.
More speed.
Oh,
One with nature.
Let me weave you a veil. You can't run. Rack and ruin.
oh, I just saw... Wow.
I can put these to good use.
That's the boat. So where I want to... I'm going to have to mark it. I have it marked on my main because I always flew past it. Is it this down here? Yes. It's the other part of the Fatui. So I'm going to mark this after I kill these things.
No, my sword.
Let's check out
Into the wind.
Sketch. Shudder. Beg for mercy. Eye for an eye. Rain outlines your fate. Crush.
Unfortunate.
upgrades are definitely an improvement. Alright. Mark. There we go. Timing will be off when I do this tomorrow, but you know what? That's okay. Knockerweed. Alright. I'm guessing there might be one on the top of the boat. I'll get that later.
More speed.
No, not that one. It's this one. Don't get bamboozled.
More speed.
Over here.
One with nature.
This is why we love Kazuha. Kazuha. Grab the shiny. There you go. Okay, it looks like that might be the last quest for Neko. I don't actually remember how many I've done. And then we go to Liyue. We'll do a normal route in Liyue, and then we'll check Fontaine to see if we have any of the ones in the city. If we can pick the ones up in
Taking
the
a
city,
stroll
awesome.
in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit. But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
I don't know why he sounds
Time
so
to go.
dry saying that. An ironic statement, I know, since he was talking about drying your clothes, but...
Clear weather all around brightens the heart.
Bring back out Eula.
More speed.
I just wanted Kazuha out for the little bit of a boost and to get under the staircase. Sometimes taller characters, when they're being chased, at least in my experience, have gotten caught under the staircase. I've had it happen with Baiju, I've had it happen with Nicolette.
Quick, under the umbrella, or you'll get soaked.
So instead of
You can't
risking
risk
getting caught
catching
with
a cold,
Eula, I
because
just
it
went
might
like,
turn
hey
into something
Kazuha,
more serious.
you do
And
this.
if that happens, well, I can't go avenging my clan by picking on the sick now, can I?
Okay, we've been through this. Vengeance doesn't matter. You want vengeance, just do it any way you can, Eula. Over, yeah.
Visibility is excellent. If we head to higher ground, we can do a full recon of enemy activity in the area.
As much ore as we can get. Although, I mean, I am happy that I actually haven't had to level really any weapons recently, so... Oh, see, here's the problem. I'm now stuck. There we go. And that's just because she went on top of the box for some reason. Because, you know, they like to climb things. Got our chilies. Well, plenty of chilies. So even if I do get Yao Yao and decide to level her, we'll have plenty of stuff for her. Okay. Oh, no. I almost missed the bandit camp. We don't want that.
Quick, under the umbrella, or you'll get soaked.
You
You
said this
can't
to me
risk
like 2
catching a
minutes
cold,
ago, Eula.
because
You're
it
not.
might turn
I'm not
into
falling
something
for
more
it.
serious. And
No
if
more
that
vengeance.
happens, well, I can't go avenging my clan by picking on the sick now, can I?
Into the wind.
Beg for mercy. Yeah.
Picked the wrong time.
Are you not sleeping because it's raining? That's funny. That's actually really funny. All right.
Visibility is excellent.
Yes,
if we head
Hila.
to higher ground,
Nope. I really, really wish you could toggle just the
Time to go.
frequency of that. There's a spot out in Fontaine that the weather is screwed up. And that's not a story thing, that is just the way the zone is. And it's like, okay, here it is, it's raining. They'll say their rain line. You take 2 feet, it's clear. They'll say their clear line, but if you go back to where it was raining before, it's still raining. And so they're just constantly saying those 2 lines over and over and over again. It's kind of maddening.
Time to go.
Okay. And what's the last part of leeway? I just want to see. That chest isn't there. So, I'm going to try to remember, after we get sufficient artifacts and our weapons are leveled, and we have at least 2 parties we can flip between safely. I will up the world level.
That hurts!
Yeah, now you're dead. Stupid boar. When I up the world level, I'm gonna go back to that spot and see if the chest is there, or if I was just completely and somehow unobservant on my main, because there was a chest sitting there at one point, and I was like, how did I miss this? Then again, that's been me playing this game as a whole, going back through the older areas, and it's just like, there's a chest there? How? Kazuha, are you good? Why? You didn't even grab that! Nothing on the thing. Nothing should spawn. I say that, but it might be on a timer and it could spawn when I get down here. I've had that happen too. Okay, there's still something in the barrel. That's good. But more fodder, the better. Because as it is right now, we're just trying to get their 5-star artifacts to level 16 to replace the ones they currently have. If the ones they currently have are totally jank and are just like stat pieces, similar to the way Eula's circlet is right now, I might consider sacking the piece. Oh, wait. I think, Forrest, I think you picked these up late last night, didn't you?
Yep, you're right.
I think he did. Yeah, I don't see these here, so let me just go to one other spot that I know there was one. Yeah, you did. But I don't think you grabbed the one that's down here, so I just want to see... Let's see. See the box, but I don't see the shiny spot. Okay. So by doing that with the
One with nature. Crush.
potato. So yeah, with opening the boat, that actually completes the route really nicely. No extra needed. So that's good. Alright, got that, we got that, and of course we get this. We are at 40. So that's cool. We get our wish for that. I find it hilarious that my alt's battle pass is higher than my main's. So what does that put us at for? We're at 5. We are at 5. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Let me just check pity here. I don't think we're close at all. Let's see. 10, 15, 20. Okay, so we're at 23 right now. So no real opportunity for a 5-star. But we should be close to the 4-star, which is good. Right? Because there's the rust. So we're at 7? Yeah. So we could get a 4. Well, I mean, we're going to because we do 10 pulls, but it quote unquote early star within the pull string. So that's good. If we get a new character, we'll actually get some wishes out of that. Leveling Sucrose. Sucrose is actually going to be one of the ones we will do for grouping. Because she'll be very handy. This Abyss, I think she's actually a little bit better than Lynette. But Lynette is actually somewhat built, so we use her. What am I at for books? Out of curiosity. Today we're doing bosses. And like I said, we'll do the VV domain with the remainder of the resin. Okay. This is something to consider because, again, Heroes Wits are a rarity. I actually had a good stock on my main, and then they all went bye-bye for Arlecchino, and I had enough left over to bring Bennett to 90 as well. Okay, and we're at 2 mil. That's not bad. All right. No. I want this. All right, so I guess our bosses stay the same. So Dvalin, Andreas, and Child. So yeah, let's start it out by fighting Dvalin. Let's not be stupid. I want Shangli.
I'll bring my seasonings.
Because Kaza is not going to do too terribly much in here. Now watch, he's gonna bring you down the little.
Lola, get them!
Shudder!
Shake and stir!
Yep.
More speed. Vengeance will be mine. Beg for mercy. Rain outlines your fate. Crush.
I did that all sorts of backwards.
Think you can bully me?
goblin.
Witness the power of Google.
Out the frying pan. Can't handle your dream.
I condemn you. Yeah.
You're toast.
No! You, you dirty bastard.
Think you can bully me? Nice and spicy.
Crush. Beg for mercy.
Okay. Oh, we got 2 5-stars. Not a fantastic pyro goblet, I will say, but it is a 5-star pyro goblet, so we will keep it for the time being. Again, not super awesome, but not terrible either. So we will hold on to that. I'm actually gonna unlock. Let me unlock that. Thank you. Unfortunately, no solvents or anything. Oh, this is where I wish I had Beto leveled, because I would use Beto probably over Eula, although Eula's physical damage, so she's fine. So let's go fight, Andreas. Oops, we want to go this way. And we'll grab the flowers along the way. What do you want, Lynn? Okay, well, at least this time she's in a spot where there's no snapdragons. So that makes sense. I need snapdragons. Okay, here you go. But you do know where snapdragons grow, right? Near water. You are a long way from that. Let's put in sucrose really quick.
My experiment.
And that way she can go up. Any more around here? I think there's one across the way, but we will go and grab this. We're gonna put Utila down because I
Time to scout.
believe there's a slime that spawns here. Or there was. Yep.
More speed. Crush. Yeah.
And we don't want our little 20 sucrose to get killed, so. Where is Inkcho?
May knowledge guide.
With fruit pies.
More speed.
Ooh, it is getting warm out today.
Shake it and stir.
Let me weave you a
Booba, get them.
freeze to the core. Shudder. Beg for mercy.
Scratch. Out of the
like, not hitting his face? I knew that was gonna happen, but I wanted this first.
Crush.
Shake it and stir.
There he is. The push is funny every freaking time.
Witness the power of Gurwa.
Eat this!
Vengeance will be mine. Beg for mercy.
Easy peasy. Okay, polearm billet. That is a decent attack stance. I will take that. No solvent. Alright. And now, Tartaggles. Mr. Tartaggles. The Spectre? Really? I fought those on here before. I'll take a free Primo, though. Alright. I want to say my normal team should be fine. Have Eula just beat the crap out of him. On the same token, isn't he resistant to Hydro? So you know what? We'll put Kazuha on here and use
Alright,
Saint
let's head off.
Let's do that. Let's
This
do that.
opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Look at you, Boomtown.
Beg for mercy. More speed.
Oh my god, Tartaglia.
Shudder. Yes.
Think you can bully me? Nice
So
and spicy.
pitifully.
One with nature.
Shake it and stir. Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously.
Scratch. Nice and spicy.
Into the wind.
Shine!
Well, at least
Beg
you're
for mercy.
superconducting.
Diana special.
All you do is run.
Shudder. Beg for mercy.
Oh, AK's to the face. Not gonna lie, I expected to see Lumine. Because I've been playing my main so much lately.
One with nature. Shot clouds high. The bird.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Yours.
More speed.
Oh, where are you, freaking Tartaggles?
Flood of frost. Shudder.
Think you can bully me? Booba, get them.
Into the wind.
Rack and ruin.
giveth 2 drops, 2 goblets, and that's it. But still, we will take the Animo. We will take that Animo. We won't take that Dendro. That Dendro is poopy. That means it's more stuff to throw into the artifact exchange. All right. 41. Okay. So what did... Ah, yes. This... Do we have like 3 keys? If we have 3 keys, we might be able to open up something else. We do. So we could just do this, just so we're not wasting keys, like letting them sit. And we'll unlock Bennett. And then we still have one for the second part of Raiden Shogun, for when we do that. I'm going to think about when would be a good time to actually do that. Given the situation, like I explained earlier, just to make sure that I can sit there and actually do the story without taking long breaks in between. But like I said, today we're just actually going to be doing our normal grindy stuff. I'll probably do the same thing for the next couple days as well, just in case my brother calls and I need to go and help him. But, meow. Did you get that? I think you did. Did you pick it up? Hmm? No. So let's go and check the teapot. Because if we can go pick that up, we'll just use it and get some more resin.
Would you care to sit down?
Nope. Nope. That's right. I bought the stuff out of it yesterday. Or not yesterday, Sunday. Because those items reset. So tomorrow we'll be able to get the transient resin. I can use a couple fragiles. That's fine. Do I have any furnishing I can create? That's new. Yes, we can make one of those. And that's it, because we need wood, not ore. That's fine. Now, I have to look. I guess I could look through here. It just might not be here. So these 2 things. This is not the library table. Long pine table. Those are outside stuff. That's Fontaine. Do I have anything in here? Forbidden Fortress. So that's from like the Fortress of Meropide. I will have to go and look. I don't think I have it. And it
If
was
you
supposed to
ever
be a
have any-
reward from Tubby for doing something. And I've gotten all of these except for this, so... What am I missing there? Purchase... Okay. Let me... I want to see the rewards. Thank you. Outdoor set. 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 Indoor set. Indoor set. Indoor set. And the crafting bench, which I want anyway. Is there a 4th round? It has to be a reward from here, because I don't remember actually seeing it. And it said it was from the Adeptal Mirror, if I remember right. Let me go inside. Nothing grown yet. I believe that was one of the rooms. I want to say it was upstairs, but... Yeah. Empty room. Where's this at? Oh, this is a different room. Apparently Xingqiu wants snacks. And this should be kitchen. Kitchen, and then we go upstairs. Cat. The other me, but yes, this is the room I was thinking of. So it's indoor set, and it would be this one over here. And it's this one? And as you can see, I have stuff already set out, but it's this spot here. It's this one here that I don't have. Reward from the Adeptal Mirror. Let me just check what level that is. Because clearly it hasn't shown up yet. Sturdy Library Table. Gotcha. Yes, I know it's a reward from the Adeptal Mirror. I just need to know, like, level of the Adeptal Mirror. Rank 4. Round 4. So it's after I do that one. So either I will dual box or I'll sneak into my husband's teapot and purchase something on over the weekend, so on a Friday or something, so I can do that. Because this room is one I think I have everybody for. Yeah, I have Barbara, Eula, and Noelle, so that's like 60 easy primos right there. I will check to see what else. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. That's kind of nice. No, I didn't want to do that. Well, that's interesting. Because I can't reselect it afterwards to, like, get rid of it. Because you're supposed to go, like, boop. I don't want multi-select zones, in and out, reset camera. Yeah. It, like, won't let me do it. So, here, take that. I mean, it looks cool. I'm glad you can do something like that. Alright, let me go outside. I don't think I had anything set up for forging. Because I wanted to make sure I had ores on hand if I wanted to craft another weapon if I needed it. No, I did not. 211. We have over 100 of these. So that. Because these will be way easier to get. And as you can see, we actually got the blueprints for this as well. Supposedly, it's supposed to be really good for Charlotte. I'm not too sure about that. My husband said he wasn't too sure about that either. But we do have it, and the ore is easy enough to get that it's not a big deal. But also, the biggest problem was the billet. So, we will hold on to that. We have other stuff Charlotte can use for right now. Alright, let's do a couple rounds of VV. Let's see if we can actually get some strong stuff for Kazuha. Wrong one. It's this one over here. And that way we can start leveling those artifacts. And start trading in for Severed Fates or Noblesse. Probably Severed Fates, like I said.
For justice.
And fruit pies.
Want me to come along?
Yes. I had to remember how I start this.
Rain outlines your
Oh no,
fate.
there wasn't Zigjo. I was thinking the other one.
Let me amuse.
Beg for mercy.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows me.
Rain cutter.
I'm remembering.
Look at you, Booze.
Why did you target that?
Freeze to the core. Crush. Beg for mercy.
Oh my. Blew him up like a Super Sentai villain. Super Sentai. And we get maidens. Because of course we did. It's defense. If it wasn't defense, that would have been okay. And like I said, we'll pop some fragile. We'll pop a little fragile. That's okay. Alright. Start with Kazuha.
One with nature.
There we go. Boop, boop, boop. We get frozen. We pop this. We go. Boop.
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Can't handle your dream. Huh? Think you can bully me?
I condemn you. Vengeance will be mine. Crush. No, my sword.
Let me amuse.
Eye for an eye.
There's 10k in that.
Get me going.
Rain outlines your fate.
Now, if you would have just stayed put.
One with nature.
Crush.
Now, granted, it's under 2 minutes. I'll still take it. But the first one was 40 seconds. Okay, we got... Alright, we can do 2. I'm okay with doing 2. And we should get at least 1 more Fragile Resin from the Battle Pass, so that's not terrible. Oh, we got 2VV, 2VV. Yep. Okay, not a bad in Taxans. I'll keep that. But why? Why defense? Why? Can't you give me a crappy EM piece like you gave me the crit damage one? I'll take that.
Into the wind.
No, my sword. Let me weave you a verse.
Shaking and stirring. Look at you, Booze.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me.
Freeze to the core. Beg for mercy. Crush. Sketch. No, my sword.
Into the wind.
Wait, are you the last one? I thought there was one behind me. Or was that a bug? That might have been one of the bugs. sense? Mm-hmm. And we already got a decent feather. I'm really just looking for the headpiece, honestly. Headpiece or goblet. Because one of those has to be on set.
One with nature. Rain outlines your fate. Witness.
Can't handle your dream.
As one with wind and cloud.
Let me
The wind knows me.
Flood of frost. Shudder. Yeah.
No escape.
Crush.
One with nature.
shaken and stirred.
And it was nowhere near her, apparently.
More speed.
Again, under 60 seconds. I'm proud of that.
More speed.
There's just sometimes they just don't want to stay grouped up, Kazuha or not. Alright, goblet. Why? Attack headpiece. So I'm going to hold on to that. Again, I'm not opposed to putting attack on Kazuha. Same with Lynette, but Lynette does have a crit rate one. So she's okay. See, there's another crit rate one. I'm going to hold on to that because it's crit rate. Why not? I just want one EM. I know that's a long shot. EM goblet, EM headpiece, or even just an animal. We know the animal one can exist. We know it can.
The wind knows me.
Huh? Let me weave you a
That's special. Think you can bully me?
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature.
vengeance will be mine. Over here. Yeah. Beg for mercy.
Oh, why?
The wind knows me.
Rain outlines your fate.
I like how this one, like, this Giga Chad over here, didn't even get sucked in at all.
Shudder.
He should get a promotion into the Fatui. No, he's a treasure hoarder, but he outlasted the two agents. What does that say? Flower. Has EM, so it has potential to do what we needed to do for, like, sucrose. So, but again, we have flowers. 2 more runs. We do have flowers.
Into the wind.
Witness the power.
Can't handle your dreams. Shaken and
No, my sword.
That's not who I wanted. I wanted Kazuha.
Time to clouds hide. The birds call. One with nature.
Flood of frost. Crush.
The wrong test subject.
Oh!
Shudder. More speed.
I think that might be the highest I've seen that do.
Can't run from
And again, there's the Giga Chad.
think you can bully me?
Beg for mercy.
careless.
That did 104 damage, in case somebody missed that. 104k damage. 104 damage. 104 damage. That's so much. I was gonna say, watch that be EM. That would have been actually kind of funny. Last one.
Into the wind.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me.
Look at you, Bootown. Scratch.
As
Why
one
are you
with
doing
wind
that?
and cloud. The wind knows me.
Vengeance will be mine. Crush. Beacon ruin.
Look at me.
Wow, that did not do well at
One
all.
with nature.
They just... Oh, you know what I just realized? I didn't use Zincho's
Sayonara
burst.
special. Think you can bully me?
Shudder. Yeah. Huh? Crush. Huh. 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 I condemn you. More speed.
Wrong test subject.
More speed. Huh.
Yeah, the more I use her, the more I actually really like Eula. So not happy, but not disappointed that I lost the 50-50. I'm just more disappointed in the Chronicle Wish. Cryo. Okay. Alright, let's reevaluate our VV sets. So let's go to Mondstadt. Do not solder cutscene for me, please. Thank you. What did that say? Gain 4,000 wind trace. Okay, it's coins. So how lazy can I be for that? Alright, who can we put Kazuha's stuff on right now? Because Sucrose and Lynette should, in theory, have their stuff. Okay, that was energy recharge. I read that as crit damage, and I was like, how the heck do you have 200 crit damage? No, it's his ER. His ER is pretty good, actually. Alright. Who's not holding on to anything right now? And I don't have another Animo unit just to be like, there it is. So why don't we give them to Kale? I don't think you're holding on to anything now, right? Yeah. Alright. So we'll let Kale hold on to Kazuha's stuff. And this was Kazuha's flower. And no, Sucrose wants the recharge, as does Lynette. Kazuha's recharge. Kazuha does want recharge, like anyone else. So, like, this one would be okay. This does have the attack percent. And a higher EM stat out of the gate. That is Kazuha's. So here, do we have one that has EM on it? We have an attack stance that has EM. And this one could. So for right now, though, we're going to give him this. Because it does have EM on it. Goblet, I think, is going to have to be the offset. We do have a 4-star Animo, which wouldn't take away from what he has right now, if I'm being honest. This is just really good for Lynette. Now, that doesn't mean I can't flip them either. But again, that won't take away what he's got. And then we got attack, crit damage, HP, attack, crit rate. So, now here's the question. Do I have offset EM? So we can do this. We'll do offset EM. He has a 4-star version of it right now. As the Sucrose. And we have 2 other 4-stars. So I don't have a 5-star that does it, but I have a 4-star, which he already has. So this would mean that I should probably flip him to the onset goblet. This way he keeps his headpiece. And then we just worry about trying to get him a headpiece later on. So... Alright, so goblet it is. And I am aware that it's not EM. Although, I'm stupid. I didn't actually look to see if I had an EM goblet. Not that it really matters. I think the decision would still be that because I don't have a 4-star or 5-star headpiece to throw on. And he has it leveled already. But let's, for the sake of it, let's just take a look. I am still looking at Viridescent. Okay. We have 2. Both not great. And one Sucrose already has anyway. And that's okay. So yeah, I think that's going to be the play. I think that's going to actually be the play for that. All right. So let's grab the, where's the Animo? We'll grab that. And this way Kazuha can keep his headpiece. So, Kazuha's stuff will get leveled first, since we are using Kazuha, and then we'll level Lynette's and then Sucrose's. Now, keep in mind, all of these can get flipped around if we decide to use, like, say, Sucrose instead of Lynette. She can actually take Lynette's stuff. Is it going to be the best for her? Not necessarily, because Lynette actually has attack, because she does do damage and stuff like that, as opposed to Sucrose. So, okay, now the question, Kazuha. Your headpiece isn't going anywhere. What is your two-piece? Oh, funny enough, is he wearing 3-piece instructor? You are. So Flower Feather would be okay. And then and that's funny, his goblet is is Exile. Okay. Alright, so we'll do Flower Feather first. Because he'll still have Elemental Mastery from this, but it will leave him with a little bit of recharge. Just in case that is a factor with his burst. Alright, so Flower. I'm
You want
gonna
to
keep.
learn some Favonia's blade?
No, I would like to stop hitting the wrong button, Eula. Alright, artifacts. And we will start with the flower. Oh, I already have one of these. Which one's this? Is that the Bond of Life? No, that's the burning one. Okay. Enhance. What is this going to get? Place your bets. Is it flat defense? I bet it is. Who saw it coming? Alright, and ideally we want this all to go into EM. Ideally. Okay. I'm not upset. Oh, that was my potions. And it went into defense. I just wanted EM. And it went into crit damage. Alright. But flower is okay for right now. Apparently I used all my fodder already, because it was starting to go into the other stuff. So let me just take a dabble. Let me take a look. This is already a 4-statter, right? Yeah. So we're looking just to go into EM at this point for this one. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, we're gonna get rid of like the gambler set and like Marshall and stuff like that. We can get rid of those because we're not gonna actually use them. But did that actually use everything? It did. Well, looky. Interesting. Okay, those are basically I'm holding on to those for Baiju, but I mean, it's not bad, but do I need to keep it? I don't think so. Keeping that's an EM Sands. We're not going to get rid of that. And that's actually... Oh. I can see why I did a lot of things. Wait. I looked up EM Sands, did I not? I looked at the goblets. Oh, I think I was looking at the goblets, not the sands. Nah. Ah. So I do have an EM Sands. Oh, this puts stuff in a whole new perspective. Huh. That sucks, because he needs... Well... What do I have for heads? Attack. Attack and crit rate. Well, this crit rate one does have EM in it. Do either of these? I mean, they could roll into it. But this already has it on it. It would be a stopgap piece anyway. That's a feather. Okay, so let's change this up for a second. Kale. Yeah. So we are going to give you... Where's that 4-star piece? Not that. Crit rate, crit rate. So we're only going to do this because it's similar to like Lynette's here, right? It's going to be just a placeholder, so it's not a terrible thing. But we're going to undo that. I said... Game. Game. Thank you. EM the 2 defense. We're going to do that. Alright, so he's going to be rocking 2 4-stars, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot these sands could be EM. I don't know why I forgot that. So let's just double check this again. Elemental Mastery. Sands. Okay. Is that EM too? Oh. Okay. If I can find a way to do the other pieces... So, like, Lynette can do an attack sand. She doesn't necessarily need, Oh, she has ER. She has ER sands, right? So I almost don't want to remove that because she really needs ER. And the same with Sucrose. But Sucrose, I think, actually has an onset, right? Yeah, with ER. So, the... So do these stay the same? And if that's the case, do we actually want to leave Kazuha with this one? Because it's a 4-statter already. And the only junk stat is the defense. We could get lucky on this one. Right? That's already having a higher ER, too. And that one doesn't have ER in it. So what I'm going to give Kazuha this one instead. Okay. So we at least have 2 other pieces for EM Sands. That's not a bad trade-off, if I'm being honest. While we wait to get a headpiece or something. Alright. But yeah, so it was flower, feather, flower, feather. that. 'Cause I wasn't thinking. Alright, what were you? You were actually okay, but we're actually getting to the point where I don't really want the 4 stars anymore. We still have the 2-piece from Eula. But let's go down here. I will hold on to that. And this is like the Braveheart stuff, so we can get rid. And yes, I know I can hold down the button. I'm just not. Yeah, slot's full. Okay. So let's get rid of that. Go into EM. That is not EM. Why do you do that? I really wish it wouldn't auto-consume the bottles. Okay, there we go. Get this stuff rolling. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. That rolled into that twice. All right. Vivi, where you be? There it is. There it is. That bad. Because it's already missing the EM. That has EM in it. It is significantly lower. I mean, what? We could continue leveling this to 16, and if it just keeps rolling the flat defense, I could just feed it, because there's nothing lost there. Just to see. So why don't we do that? We'll do that. Alright, let's... Are you gonna behave if I do this? Slots full. Okay. Attack percent. Okay. Now we just need one more. There we go. And there's the defense again! Kale! Equip this one, please. This is just as bad. This is just as bad. All right. Well, we tried. This is going to be a very junk piece for a bit. And flat defense. Are you kidding me? Ugh. That is nasty. That is absolute garbage. Now, the sad thing is the other one technically was better because it had a higher elemental mastery at the start. But there's the stopgap piece. What was the other piece for Kazuha? It was his head that was going to be off. So what's... And we might as well do his watch because that's EM. I wouldn't switch it right now anyway because he wouldn't be able to get the bonuses.
Work?
So
All right then.
oh, that hurts. That hurts so heckin' much. Actually, we want the... Oh, yeah. That's right. Mwah. Well, I guess we'll do the 4-piece first because then he'll have 2-piece, 2-piece. right? So, or not two piece, two piece. He'll have a full set. Derp. All right. Almost done with this set of fodder. Okay. Okay, the attack percent I'm not mad at, but oof. Just oof. And that's instructor. We want to keep instructors. And then we only got like 5 pieces of gambler. But it is enough to bring us to 12. Okay, we do have scholar, so we'll get rid of the scholar one. Okay. At least it went into EM. And then we got... Do we have anything else that's random? That I don't want? Bless, bloodstained. I mean, we don't technically need bloodstained. I would keep the electro goblet just because it's electro. And then we have heart of depth. I don't really see us using heart of depth. It's at least not on Xingqiu. So it is. I'll hold on to those. We'll have that. We have pale flame. Shibanawas. Really, I don't have one of those goofy head like little circlets from like Boreas and shit? Or Andreas? Not Boreas. Huh, I guess not. Well, let's see. What is... I don't want to do that just because I could shove those into a much lower level artifact. What's that? Chuck all the defense percentage in there for revenge? Vengeance will be mine. Will I regret it if, like, Chiori has a rerun? Maybe. But I'm pretty sure there's more defense percentage in my future. And that's all we're looking for right now is just defense percentage because it's easy to pick out. Or something like this where it's like, is that really worth it? The 2 HPs? Like, that already has crit damage. This one, it just has HP. Like, that's fine. That's questionable. That has EM in it, so I'd keep it. That's perfectly fine. That has ER. Crit. That has ER, but 2 flat stats. Get rid of it. That's fine. Plenty of HE head pieces, so I don't need that. And that'll get us to 16. And the flat defense. Cool. Kazuha, you are so copium on this. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Do we have... Like, not counting Lynette's. That's HP. I almost want to see if one of these will roll EM. Yeah, let's... Okay. What will you give me? Flat attack. Awesome. Where's the other attack one? The sad thing, this thing is potentially really good. HP percent. Huh. I mean, I guess it's good that it's all percentage. But unfortunately, it's nothing really good for Kazuha. And I wish this wasn't HP, because otherwise I would just roll it. I could and just give it to him if it rolled really well in the substats, but the main stat is literally what you're looking for at this, you know, especially at this point. It's why I can copium, not Bennett, that one's actually good. Why I can copium, Eula's. Because none of that helps. However, I could give it as an offset at some point to Kazuha. Would it matter with the crit damage? Absolutely not, but it does have 40 elemental mastery. Alright, so goblet? Yeah, just the goblet. And then he can have his set. So let's see what I can dump into this. Without trying to use this. We go back on the hunt. For the defense. I don't remember where I was on the list. We can, like I said, we can get rid of the 4-star HP ones too. That's fine. Because I have plenty of HP. Too flat. You have EM, just in case I need that. Uh, oh, look at all that defense. Wow. Just wow. Dendro I'll keep. Most of the elemental stuff I'll keep. Okay, that. We can get it to 8. That's cool. Hey, it rolled into EM! Yay! No! Stop doing that! And we were on this. So Dendro, defense, defense, Dendro. Although I'm going to throw away that Dendro. That was 2 flats. Is this 2 flats? That is 2 flats. Poopy. Go away. That's fine. You're good, you're good. Well, attack percentage, that's good. You're Garbo. The highs and lows. I mean, if you're a gambler, I wouldn't play this game ever. Because not only is there a gambling addiction with the actual gacha system, with the characters and weapons, there's this. And this, you can do every day if you do the artifact route. Element mastery and attack I'll keep. At least for right now. Crit damage we will always keep, same with crit rate for the time being. Because if we can use an offset headpiece, why not? EM is fine, attack is fine. That's fine, that's not. ER, defense. Did I just completely skip over this? Yes, I did. Because it went funky. Yeah, those are fine. Seriously, can you tell what the most common stats are? And it went into flat attack. You mother. Defense. HP. Actually, you know what? We're gonna keep, at least for Exile, we'll keep HP, because those are usually good for the healers. And there we go. We get this at 16. And it rolls great damage. I'm sorry, Kazuha. We'll get you better stuff eventually. But that does mean he can go 4 set now. He can have actually the VV set on him. So that's good. And then we just got to level this thing. I don't think we can get that to 16, but we'll give Kazuha his set now. And that's the offset piece. So, flower. Your EM is terrible, isn't it? 400. I'm not gonna cry about it. He did lose quite a bit because of his the two piece of instructors. Plus, he had an instructor's hat that was EM. But we'll see what happens with his timepiece. So yeah, he lost a little bit, but at least now he gets the resistance shred. All right, Kale. Actually, we can see. Wow. Was that a significant drop in EM? That Kaza has an EM weapon too. Hang on. There's a reason I didn't destroy any of this stuff and like feed it. Where's Kale? So let's try to keep this in mind, right? He has 454. I'm just gonna note that down because chances are my memory's not gonna remember that. This is with his VV set. Now, again, he can go a little bit higher on some of the pieces because they're 5 stars, which I haven't done yet. But let's see. I just want to see. Grab your stuff back from Kale. Oops. No. There you go. Alright, so this is the stuff he was wearing beforehand. Wow! Whoa! So 611. So he has 611 EM. So he lost like 200 EM. And again, this stuff isn't leveled, and we are going to give him a timepiece, so that might help out a little bit. But that, dang, that's a lot. That was a lot. But much like Eula, we will power through. That's not what I wanted to do. Back to Kaza. Yeah, and a big chunk of that has to do with this. This is 139 in and of itself. So, yeah, the timepiece probably will make up for that, actually. Animal, go. Animo for Animo, that's fine. You don't have your timepiece yet. There. And unfortunately, this says... Yeah. He has a 33 crit rate, though. Not that it really matters. Alright, let's... Okay, what do we have? Again, we'll go through, get rid of all the defense and stuff that we don't need. We're getting there, we're getting there. Like I said, HP on Exile I'll keep because that's typically for the healers. Like, HP percent, definitely I'll keep. Flat HP I will not, though. Right. Defense. Defense. Oof. Yucky. I'll keep that. Actually, if I have one like that, I'll get rid of that one. And yeah, it's lower EM too. 2 flats. 2 flats, I'm gonna get rid of it. That's okay for a healer, actually. I'll keep ER because it needs to be on set. I really wish there was a higher tier of Exile. I like the Exile set. Xingqiu's been very, very good with it. Okay, we're at 6. That's good. Alright, alright. Maidens. Maidens, same thing with HP, because this is a healing set. Why? Why did you have to be on defense? Why? Well, don't look now. I'm getting rid of it. All right. What is our fourth stat going to be? Flat HP. Not what I was expecting. We all know what I was expecting. Geo is fine. That's another defense. Oh. Well, okay then. We keep the pyro. We keep the pyro. That's okay. That's not. Again, HP percent I'm okay with on maidens. That's if I decide to use maidens. And when we get to the point where we have more than a stock of 5 stars, all of these 4 stars will be hooked. There's the defense percent. We have 2 flat. Let's get rid of that. That's fine. Okay, crit. I'm actually kind of surprised at how many 4-star crit rate crit damage hats I have. And this is the reason I don't actually automatically get rid of the 4 stars while I'm farming for 5 stars. It's because I can use these as off pieces. Who knows? Maybe I'll just meme it up one day and just put like the highest stat things I have on somebody, no set bonuses or anything, just to see what they do. That could be kind of fun, actually. Healing bonus on maidens keeping. See, there's the EM hat. That's kind of crappy. But you know what? We're going to lock that because EM hats are hard to find. Flat, too flat, too flat. Yucky. Okay, that's good. That one's not bad. I'll keep it because it has crit rate. Not quite sure about that one. The flat attack is not great, but the other 2 stats could be useful. ER, but too flat. I see the flat stats. You're gone. ER HP. See EM timepiece. That's not bad. Oh. Alright, this is gonna take us to 12, apparently. Okay. We're gonna be. There's 3 stats here that are I'm okay with, because I could always use it on something else. Lands on ER. Not mad. Not mad at all. Alright, but his ER, the timepiece is already getting pretty up there. It's over 100 now, so I have to stop hitting the triangle button. Is this where we were? Yeah, because I saw that. Those are fun. Those are fun. Okay. 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 Too flat. No, that's okay. Again, don't really need HP, but it's on Maiden, so I'm not going to complain. Okay, there's another EM goblet. Any EM main stat we are going to hold on to. Because if we have to hodgepodge, we will. Keeping that. That goes pooey. We'll hold on. We'll stop and think about that. Because again, EM's going to be a hot ticket, I think. And I'll throw it in wherever I can. Defense. 2 flats. There's another EM timepiece. Defense. So we're at 12. Oh. I had 2 EM timepieces on Lad. Neat. Okay. Alright, now we're getting into here. Cryo, attack, HP. Defense. Yes, Tummy, I will feed you more lunch. I had a very light lunch. Cryo. Nah, we'll get rid of that. Great. Oh, great ER, that's good. Nice. Not so nice. HP head, defense. Great. It has crit rate. It could roll into crit damage, but it also has 2 flats, and it's also a 4-star, so I'm gonna just kind of huck that. I will take percentage over flat. Like, that's not great. Okay, that's fine. Oh, okay, we got 2 more levels here. Where is it gonna go? Attack percent. Not mad. Okay. Nope. Nope. It's not great, but the stats on there are not that bad either, depending on who you want to give it to. Because like Charlotte actually would love that as an off piece, unless you go full on Wanderer's Troop on her. That's not bad for her because it's her healing skills off of attack. She's squishy as heck, so the HP wouldn't be that terrible, and she needs ER. Okay. Defense. HP with ER. Not a bad healing piece, but that defense is oof. That's oof. Hold on to Crimson Witch. Dendra. We got some Noblesse pieces here. That's not terrible. Alright, we need 1 more level if we can squeak it out. Again, we'll hold on to the Heart of Depth. I don't think we'll need it, but we shall see. Dendro, we got defense. More defense. 2 flat. Animo. Defense. Another physical. We got a few physical goblets. I'm actually kind of surprised. 2 defense. 2 flat. And my slots are full. Cool. So Kazuha is all set. For as copium as it might be. Where's it gonna go? Yeah, we saw that coming. We saw that coming. Again, it can go higher because this is a 5-star, but it's actually kind of hilarious with how some of these works. But I'm not mad about the attack or the ER because he can use those. And where can I see Kazuha on here? Yeah, it's right here. She doesn't even have a weapon. What is your weapon? You still have the base bow. Where's the... That's something I could give you. Here, take one of the slingshots. I think I leveled that for you anyway. Or refined it, rather. Yeah, she's... So 374 is basically what Kazuha had in artifacts. Now let's go back to Kazuha. So at max, with his other set, with his weapon, he had 611 EM. He is only at 470. That's nuts. That's nuts. I might, especially his timepiece, I'm gonna have to squeak out to 20 just to get that back up there. But that's kind of nuts. So let's. Is there something I can
I'll
fight?
teach you. Oh, yes. I'll teach you all right.
So again, we'll have Kale hold on to his artifacts anyway. Well, actually, just because. Oh, I'm debating. That's Noblesse. Oh, not Noblesse. That's Pale Flame. Hide no buttons. So that's that. You are not that. Is it you? It is you. It's been a while since I've done this
Under
one,
the
so let's
umbrella,
find out.
or you'll get soaked.
Let's see how Kazuha does in here. Ice and fire, don't really care. It's only 2 enemies, if I remember right. Yeah, we'll leave the team alone. We'll see how this goes. Kazuha, you're gonna be first in anyway. Just to group things together.
The wind knows me. Clouds hide. The birds.
No, my sword! Body and witness the power of Gugwa!
Oh, I don't have. There's your burst.
Into the wind.
Freeze to the core! Shudder! Crush! Rain outlines your fate. Sketch! Let me weave you a verse.
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Rack and ruin!
Get you.
One with nature.
Think you can bully me?
I condemn you!
Oops. Not mean to hold it.
Into the wind.
Shaken and stirred.
Beg for mercy. Crush! Rack and ruin!
Okay. A little bit faster than the way I did it before. So the upgrades are noticeable
More
in
speed.
here. But what's important is that he does have the set now. But in case we do need EM, we still have the two-piece that he was wearing before. And we get Shimenawa's. ER sounds. That's fine. Huh. Blender might be better for the domain. It might be. It might be. Oh, did I actually get the, yep. Enhance the 4-star artifacts. Yay, get that. Enhance 8 4-star artifacts to level 16. Well, we'll have no problem probably doing that. Since I'm going to be using some 4-stars anyway. But if we do that, we'll get another, standard fate. Queen fate. I always want to say it's the intertwined, and I know it's wrong. Oh, wow. We still have quite a bit of stuff to do in here. And then we got these 2 things, which I probably won't do for a while unless I need one of these weapons. Which, as right now, I don't, because I'm not using Goro, so I don't really need to use the Fab Bow. If I get Yelan, I know Yelan, if you don't have Aqua Simulacra, likes the Fab Bow. Not so sure about the Rancor. Because if I can get a Favonius, obviously, for Bennett, I would rather use that. Could level it for Kaya, but I like him with the Harbinger. What do we got here? Equip 2 characters with 4-piece sets of 5-star artifacts. I was almost about to say, yeah, I have that. But, wait. No, she's on... No, she's on VV. And Eula's on... Oh, it was 4 characters, right? Is that where my brain is stopping? No, 2 characters with 4-piece sets of 5-star artifacts. I have that game. Unless they have to be in the same party? Eula has a 4-star in the slot, does she? Oh, yep, you're right. I can just do this then. Give me a sec.
Aristocratic etiquette is all.
I
Just
totally
show.
spaced that her timepiece was a 4-star. There it is. And truth be told, I thought this was actually Pale Flame, even though I know it wasn't. But it matches so well with it. So yeah, we'll try the blender in there the next time. I think that... Oh! There's lightning on here still. I should probably do something about that eventually. But, yeah. Wow, we made some quick work in the battle pass today. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll get at least one more fragile resin, so that was totally okay. We'll get the transient resin probably tomorrow. So let's figure out the game plan here. So Kazuha, as we discussed, is copium, because my rolls were just bad. But again, he's on his set, and he seemed to do pretty good for where he was. And 3 of these can still be leveled up one more time. So we'll know he'll get more EM from this. And then depending on where these want to roll, I'm okay if it wants to roll into ER. I'm not going to bitch about ER. Or crit damage, honestly, because why not? Yeah, these 2 rolled into... I mean, it rolled into flat defense, but whatever. So once we have that, I guess Xingqiu... We will farm Emblem. So Xingqiu would get his replacement, as will Zhangling. And pretty much doing the same thing that we've been doing. We're all put them on basically a mannequin and level them. That way their stuff is not like vanishing. Except for I will say this. The first thing I probably will do, regardless of what it is, I might try to at the very least do a circlet for him, as long with... Okay, your timepiece is the off. So depending on what we have for... Let's see what we have right now for Emblem. Because I didn't equip anything outside of on Beto. Okay, that has attack. He'd be fine with that. HP. I'm looking at the wrong thing. So hers is fine. I mean, that has crit on it, so it's always fine. That has attack percentage. So I probably would do this one at the time for the time being if I don't get another better one. Do we have ER Sands? We do. It's not terrific, but we do have an ER Sands on set. So I could do Sands on him with the get rid of that headpiece. And I probably would do that, and that way he has the at least 2-piece on it. It's not great for him. Well, no, it is good because it's ER. I keep wanting to say it's EM. I don't know why. Goblet, he would want Hydro. We do not have on-set Hydro, so we're probably gonna have to use offset for that for now. And then we have, of course, my 5 stars defense. Why wouldn't it be? Wow. Oh, these are no, 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 no. None of my characters really want any of this. So yeah, I think Emblem will be the next thing we go in and physically farm. We will throw whatever we don't like into the strong box for Noblesse. I think that'll be a good call. And I think what we're gonna have to do at some point. So this week I will do artifacts. Considering the fact this is my first day back streaming, so we'll do artifacts from the get-go, and then starting next week we will plan out to do like a week of blank character. So like for an example, we could do something like Lynette. So we would either farm her boss or farm books depending on what we need. We do need all of her boss drops. Yeah, I don't have a single. She should be fine on the flowers and gears. We'll need more gears, of course, too. But we could do something like that. We'll farm books, and then, or we'll just farm everything for the character using the resin that way. And then, like, the following week, it's like, all right, let's do a ley line, conga line. And we'll just farm the ley lines. I will need Mora eventually as well. I'm still over 2 mil, which makes me happy for leveling all the artifacts that we did. We'll make sure to do our artifact route continuously. Even if it means I have to do it later if I forget to do it on stream. And I'll bring back my my little spreadsheet that I had that would let me know how to level the artifacts. Like, more specifically, not how to level it. It's just the substat I want most on some characters. Because some characters don't necessarily need ER. Like I said, I'll never sneeze at it, but some people, some characters don't actually really need extra ER. But we'll see about having a 4-star weapon option for like Kaya when we really need it, because he's doing okay with Harbinger. Because he's one of the characters, like I said, that could crit with the cryo resonance and everything like that. So he would definitely need more crit damage. But I have that problem with all my characters, even on my main. Sad truth, Arlecchino's the only one that has over 200% crit damage. Like, it was so easy to do that on her. It was crazy. But yeah, we'll farm for more primos, of course. I'll be doing events off stream. Drink. So it's a matter of who we think is going to actually function. And again, the Traveler is a flexor. The Traveler is very difficult to figure out how I want to level him. I usually like him on Dendro, but that doesn't mean like he won't be like needed as another element. Because who knows what the Pyro Traveler is going to be like, right? Oh, you know what? I can give you... Is he on 4-piece clad? He is. So, I mean, I could do this. Who had... It was Fremine. Where's good old Fremy? I'm gonna guess these are up here because it was leveled. Yeah. The crit rate circlet was actually his. So he actually has a full goblet now. Goblet. Okay. We could probably give you a better Dendro one. This is... Dendro. Let me compare. That has crit rate on it. It has crit damage, but it also has attack. It has attack percent. So we're gonna give this to him for right now. And that is only because... And you still have your 4-piece. Good. And that's only because it has the attack percentage in it as well. So we'll leave him like this. What is it saying recommended? Deepwood. But Gilded is actually not bad either. Or Emblem. Look at that. We could probably throw on Emblem that we don't want on him too. I do run Gilded on my main for my Traveler, and it does do pretty good. So I probably won't touch Deepwood. Well, I can't say that, because Baiju can use it. I would just prefer something like Noblesse or Songs of Days Past, and it's just because of the bonus that it gives. Because he doesn't apply a lot of Dendro. So I might not touch that unless I have Nahida. But yeah, Gilded wouldn't be too bad. And we can also we can't strong box that one yet. We're gonna move. I want to go over here. Strongbox. We want Noblesse. Again, why did you have to be freaking defense? Great. Could be good. All the defenses say hey. You know, I'm going to keep that just because it's HP percent on maidens, even though I probably would prefer the healing bonus. But ew. Again, why? Why defense? If I had Chiori, I'd be happy for an off piece. Yes, Noelle wants this too, but I don't really plan on using Noelle, if I'm being perfectly honest. But you know what? Noelle might be the person I just throw all the defense plus stuff on, no bonus, no nothing, and see what happens. So you know what? We'll keep that. That sounds funny. Do I have another one that's like that at all? Yeah, there's a goblet. We'll hold on to that. I'll throw some stuff on Noelle just so I don't like lose it. Yeah, that was bad. That one's bad. That one's bad. I mean, it does have EM on it. Yeah, what's that? Pyro. Not a fantastic pyro damage, but it is a 5-star. Um, so that was pretty good, actually. That's pretty. I have a crit rate Noblesse that's 3 flat stats, but we keep it because it's crit rate. Another healing Noblesse? Is that better than the one Bennett has? We're gonna have to take a look at Benny. Not well. I mean, Zing Show could possibly use that as offset if necessary. Again, HP with ER, I'm not gonna be upset about. I could be perfectly upset with that. That flat attack, flat defense. Well, although I should throw that on Beto. His Electro on set. Was this all low rolls? This must have been all low rolls or into flat HP low roll. Oh, no, I see where they went. Flat HP and flat defense. That's where they all went at level 12. And the fact that these are locked means they're not defense. But I need one more. Crap. Do I have one that I was like, ah, it's fine? That's not fine. I'm guessing that went into flat HP. I think this might have been a 4-setter to be start with. Yep. Yep. Those are English words. Then we got this thing. If we were closer to soft pity, I would single pull for Arlecchino because damn. Again, it's a 5-star Geo. That's why I did that. ER PER with HP on it. So that's all depending. Okay. Well, there's the headpiece we'll randomly throw onto Noelle. Crit rate, crit damage, yep. Zhongli, when can I pull for you? I have stuff for you. Single or go pro? You want me to single pull? Break my rule? I mean, ideally, I should get a 4-star at least, so. Yeah. Dang, I actually have some okay stuff down here, which will roll eventually. Because, like, look at that. That's a beaut. Animo. Another crit damage one with crit rate, with EM. Honestly, no lie, I probably would throw that on Lynette if she got high enough crit rate. If that rolled well. Yep. I mean, that has crit damage with 2, but it could potentially roll into the other thing. I don't really want to get rid of any of that. Like, I guess we'll look at Shimenawa's because I don't plan on using it. But we want to keep this because it is a Hydro. You Pale Flame? Yeah, okay. We'll just throw that in there just to get the... Do that. Alright, here we go. What do we get for Noble S? Very crappy. Of course. I'll take that. I'll keep that. These two are junk. That's how that tale ends. Alright, what do we have? Not that. So, ideally, we have 5 pulls here, if I use the Star Glitter. And I believe I said, I almost went after my mouse. I'm using a controller here because I'm on the PlayStation. So 5, 10. So again, we at least get 1 4-star. So we might be able to get a C1 Lynette. That would be okay. 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. We are right now at 62, like I said. So with the 5, we would be at 67. It's not impossible to get Arlecchino here. But you know what? Yeah. We might as well try for the 50-50. Again, we just build pity. Nothing stopping me from farming primos like mad. Nothing is stopping me from... Well, I'm not swiping. Let's face that, I'm not. So for this banner, probably the only time I'll do this, let's do some single pulls to end off stream. 1. Oh, there's our 4-star. And it's Fremine. Fremi, honey. No. I have Eula. You're just gonna sit in the corner and cry. Alright, but there's our 4-star, so that's more glitter, so I have 2 more wishes if I want to use the glitter. Again, I kind of want to save for the Kaya constellations, but we'll see. So let's try again. 64. 5. And 66. Nope. So, unfortunately, no, there's no Arlecchino on the future. Yeah, I got Benny. I did get Benny. Benny was the first thing I did when the months changed. See, he's down here. He is on the docket to be leveled.
Ow. Where did that come from?
It's a very good question, Bennett. But there we go. C2 for a minute. How did I not get a single Lynette? Now, granted, on my main, I already had a C6 Fremine, and I believe I got C6 Zhangling the prior time she was on the banner. And I only ended up with C5 Lynette, and I already had C2. Lynette just does not want to come home anywhere. She's happy being a stray. What do I have on my Bennett right now? I know I don't have a good weapon for him at the moment, because I don't have a Favonius. I have that for Ching if she ever decides to come home. We do have the Rancor for the high base attack if I want his buff to do more. Only thing he is C0, so he does have the I think it's the healing requirement or whatever for his attack boost. So hopefully he'll be on a banner at some point and he'll get the Are you? No, you're not. Hang on. Hold up. Who had... Was it Yanfei? Well, that's actually kind of funny. I mean, I would prefer him to have the 2-piece Millilith, but for the time being, he can actually take, No, that's Charlotte. He can take Diona's old stuff. At the very, very least. Yeah, that's actually okay. Do I have that locked? I don't. While we start farming Noblesse for him. He will have crit for absolutely no reason, but Diona did too. Okay. No, that's Diana's. That's Yanfei. That's a level... Yeah, a level 10 cup, really? Whose cup was that? Oh, Diana had a really nasty cup, apparently. And then this is just healing bonus. That's on Pale Flame. Actually, they're both level 0. They both have attack percentage. This has crit rate. And this would be on set. Guess what? He's gonna take that. Alright, Bennett. You can hold on to this stuff right now.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Yeah!
Oh. Oh.
So I could level him to 40.
Or not.
Like, So like Bennett is definitely one I do want up for support. I would like to be able to play with Beto a little bit. That might actually come after I get 50-50 to see if I win or lose. Because if we win Baiju probably won't be leveled right away due to his materials needed to be leveled. But if we lose 50-50 and get, say, Kaching, I probably would want to use Kaching over Beto. But we will see. So yeah, I'll make a plan to figure out which characters we're going to level, who we're going to focus on. Like I said, this week we're probably just going to focus on some artifacts, do our dailies, maybe do a little grinding. Next week I'll try to plan out to do the Raiden Shogun quests. That way we can do another long stream for the quest that's in the chasm. Because that's an interesting one. But again, it's one of those that I don't want to take I don't want to start it and then be like, oh, I have to go do dailies and pop out kind of situation. It has a similar feel that we did with the Sub-Zero's festival. So I don't want to break too much immersion. Like me stepping away from the computer to get a drink or something, that's a little different because, I have to do that stuff. But, nothing stopping them for chilling down in the chasm. You know what I mean? Gotta figure out weapons. Our artifacts are not going to be too bad as long as they have their sets on. Like we saw with Kazuha, that's actually still okay, and we will adjust after the parties have their stuff. I don't know about, Traveler. I'm sorry. Kaya's on the two-piece, yeah. And that's the thing. Let's see. What do you? Oh, right. And it's not necessarily that I don't want him to have the crit rate from the two-piece of that, but I don't think I have a crit berserker. If I do, I'll just throw it in there. No, of course not. And I didn't throw any of those away. That's been the only thing like really holding Kaya back. Some with Xingqiu, they're still rocking a 3-star. Kaya's gonna have to get buffed in some way. But again, like I could instead, if I really thought he needed the crit rate, I could build up the glitter and get him the Blackcliff sword for crit rate. But he's also getting some crit rate from the Harbinger when he's at at full health. So it's not. He is above 90%. So he has 20% increase in crit rate right there. So it's not terrible. Question mark. And then of course we have jangling with this weapon. Like I said, I do want to get the catch at some point. It's just a matter of me just getting off my lazy butt and fishing. I just don't really enjoy fishing. It does need to be leveled though. At least this needs to at least be 90, which was today. I thought it was yesterday. That's all right. And then we still need this, so we have to go farming. I might take a day this week, like after we do like, oh hey, we'll spend the resin and do stuff. I might go on a massacre and farm some stuff. So that'll be fun. So yeah, I think I'll write some stuff down so I can keep my thoughts of what I want to do. Again, we're gonna have the this is gonna change over. We do have 2 wishes in glitter saved up if I decide I would rather use that on the banners. But we go back to saving for the 10 pole. We actually did try to get early Kino, but unfortunately, I am forever stuck in soft pity or hard pity hell. Seriously, I got her at 79 pity. With Nuvolette before that, or Chi-Chi rather, before that was like at 83? Or something like that, which is close to the last time I got Chi-Chi, which was like at 86 or 87. And of course, if we get any new characters, we'll get more of the Acquaint Fates. We're not far on Pity here, but you know what? That has way more variety. And truth be told, if I get a 5-star at any point on this banner, I kind of want a weapon. Because we need some more stronger weapons. Say for Clarand or Alhaitham, it is tempting. As I mentioned, I kind of want the Jade Cutter. But also at the same time, Alhaitham. I want Alhaitham. So yeah, I might actually do that. We'd have what, the Wind Tracer, and I think one other event coming out soon. I might be wrong on that, but we would have the primos from the special program, and then probably a couple other things too. The month will flip. Yeah, I might say for Alhaitham, and again, we're on 50-50, so there's no guarantee here. Literally, there's no guarantee. It would be funny if I lost Alhaitham to Kaching, because they both fling themselves in the air. That'd be funny. Yeah, that's where we'll end stream. I will, like I said, make a plan to see how we want to do some stuff. All I know is we will be farming the emblem domain. I might try the blender team tomorrow. For those who don't know what that is, I need the party here. It is this team here, literally labeled blender, and it is hilarious to watch. Now, if I do it, I'm going to put it on a different palette because I'm going to actually not remember which button is what. Because I always have my main DPS where Kazuha is, and on my main Kazuha is where Kaya is usually. So, but yeah, it's been fun. It's nice to be back. It's a little bit more relaxing, like how you will. On a different palette. I'm not going to rearrange your party. You made this party. Unlike this one. This one's mine. But again, big thank you to Forrest for actually playing the account while I was trying to get Arlecchino on my main because I had the guarantee. So that's been really helpful that he's been doing that. And also, he's been pushing the characters out a little bit too, seeing what they can do by going into the Spiral Abyss. I know that they're not really up to snuff to be in there completely, but the fact that they've held their own and gotten 2 stars and a lot of floors, I'm happy with that. That shows progress with the account and everything. So I'm happy with that. Again, it's been good to be back. A lot more relaxing than my last couple days. I will not deny that in the least. So yeah. Up through Chamber 11 or up to Chamber 11? 11-1 was a 3-star. Okay. So that, yeah. And you got to keep in mind, we're stuck at level 80 because I'm not upping the world. I'm not upping the world until we actually can get some decent stuff. Once we have at least a couple parties, at least 2 parties worth of characters that can be intermingled, whatever, can survive, they can do good damage, then we'll up the world. Because that is the number one thing I will say to any new player of this game. Do not up your world level until you feel you're ready to. I actually did that going to Inazuma and got my butt handed to me. Zhongli was the hard carry for me out in Inazuma because of how hard the samurais hit. Plus all the lightning in the area. And you saw that on here. I stopped at like level 30 or something like that. Made it through Inazuma. And then up the world level to go to 45. I think possibly they could go to AR 50 and still be kind of okay. But at the same time, I'm not going to chance that. I'm wanting to be able to gather all my stuff, make sure they're fine, and then we'll deal with the difficulty spike. Couldn't do 11-2. Okay, so it was 11-2 and 3 that had the issues. But still, like, again, we didn't have Eula on her set. She was still rocking the 4 stars, the 2-piece, which was still good. And I think Leona was the only one that did have her substitute stuff because she wants the Noblesse. So she's on the other set. So much like before, once we start getting noble last, yeah, I'll start throwing stuff on Bennett because none of his stuff technically is leveled. He's just holding on to Diona's old stuff. But we would say, like, let's do Diona first because we're actually using Diona. But if I level Bennett, then Bennett might squeak out in front of Diona. Who knows? We'll see. You know what I didn't check? Granted, I
You
don't
want
think I
to
have
learn
the
something
books.
new?
I don't think I checked Kazuha's not it. Yeah, I do know we need these. So he at least could do that if we get some guides to gold. No, that's the wrong button. Diona needs freedom. We did not get Diana's item from Child. I never remember which one hers is. I just know we have to fight Tartaglia. So unfortunately, her stuff is still stuck here because of this. I am not going to use the Dream Solvents right away on any of these characters. And that's just because of certain fights, like, let's say, Ajdaha. And I have 2 characters that need him. If I don't get either of their drops of solve, it's going to be used because I hate that guy. And it's the same with Scaramouche, if I have any that uses him. I might be able to bully Raiden Shogun. I'm not a huge fan of the fight, but I might be able to bully her, excuse me. And we haven't gotten any of, really. Are you serious? Have we just gotten the other? And then we got Dvalin. We did get one of hers. She just needs diligence, and that was, of course, today too. I'm gonna have to really start paying attention to that. I might have to put, like, sticky notes on my monitor just to be like, hey, remember these days. You're still, like, low on that, but that's just because we need... That makes sense. Your father uses that, too. So you're okay. Charlotte... What does Charlotte need? Justice. So let's do this right now, because she's at a level that she can do this. Get all of these to level 2, because the brown ones, we only need to do once. What do you need? I don't know why I thought any different. Like, every character from Leeway needs Guide to Gold. So we're gonna be doing a lot of farming for that if I want to use Beto. And it's the same with Ningguang. Ningguang wanted that too, right? No, Prosperity. That's at least fine. And I can't take a look at Bennett because he is only level 20. But yeah, this is what our characters look like so far. And as I mentioned, I did put levels on Charlotte since Forrest did want her for the Abyss. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. That'll be the end of the stream for today. I will see you all tomorrow. And until then, take care.